What's up, you guys? Matt Thibeau here with Savant Marketing Agency, and in this video we're going to talk about how this painter made $70,000 in only 60 days working with us with this Facebook ads campaign. And if you're watching this right now and maybe you're a painter and you're trying to figure out how can I make Facebook ads work, how can I grow my business this year, then keep watching this video because I'm going to break down this case study and give you some specifics about this specific campaign that made it very successful. And I'm going to break down actually how this client was having a little bit of trouble in the first 30 days and how we were able to turn things around. So the first thing that we did in this campaign that really made a lot of the difference was that we had a focus on exterior painting mostly. This particular client in their area, exterior painting has more of a demand, and he actually has a higher profit margin on exterior painting. We call that your primary profit maker. So before we start any kind of Facebook ads campaign, we want to have a specific goal of what type of jobs do we want to attract, because so many contractors or just painters in general are just saying like, hey, we'll paint anything. But when you go very, very specific, it's definitely going to work a lot better with your ads. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the challenges that we had with this campaign initially, and then how we were able to turn around and get a result like $70,000 in sales. So initially with this campaign, this client was having some internal issues with their business, and they were actually struggling to be able to give us enough content to be able to put the amount of ads and testing that we need with Facebook. Because if you don't know already, Facebook ads is extremely dependent on the content that you actually use to be able to generate leads, right? A lot of contractors are trying to use things like stock photos or just content that's not really original. And what we find is that when you have original content and you have a lot of content to be able to work with for Facebook ads, that's one of the easiest ways to drive down the cost per lead. And there are other things, like having a great offer and having great messaging and these kind of things, but having a really good, portfolio of content to work with on the launch is going to make you that much more successful. So in this particular case, we were kind of struggling a little bit with having some content. So we had to make do and, do some Photoshop and just kind of get creative with some of the ads that we were launching with. And so in the beginning, I think we only had like a couple of jobs closed because of that, because of the lack of content that was given in the first 30 days. So what we were actually able to do to make up for that, and this amount wasn't counted in the 70,000 because it wasn't like new generated revenue, but what we did is we actually tapped into their existing pipeline and did what's called a reactivation campaign, sending off emails to existing emails within their pipeline. And we were actually able to land a commercial job that was upwards of $10,000. So that was how we were able to make the first month, make sense. So then after we did our review call in that first 30 days there, we brought our attention towards the issue of the content, right? That's basically what's important when you're working with any marketing company, right? Is to be able to look at, okay, like here's an issue, we need to solve this. And so this client got to work. He sorted out most of the issues he was dealing with in the first 30 days. And we were able to get some good content together. And this is a perfect example, you guys, of if you don't have much content to work with, and then you do get a lot of content, it's going to make Facebook ads work much better. So month number 2, we had a lot more content to work with, and that was where we got the majority of our leads coming in through month number 2. And so month number 2 was basically like all about monetization and capitalization on a lot of the opportunities that he started generating through the ads that we were running, right? So the highest performing content that we were able to create through his Facebook ads was a video of him just doing a selfie video on his phone, reading some of the scripts that we provided with him, just pitching his services and talking a little bit about what they do. And this type of content, if you haven't tried it yet on Facebook ads, is by far what we found to be the most successful. So simply just a video of you recording yourself and just saying, hey, what's going on, you guys? This is what we do, blah, blah, blah. And so that ad popped off and worked extremely well. And so going forward, working with this client, content is going to be what we're mostly going to focus in on getting like consistently at. because that is pretty much the easiest way to be able to scale this campaign and drive down costs, right? And so I wanted to jump on here and just share with you the importance with this specific campaign, so you can see, basically why it's so important to actually have great content if you're planning on doing a Facebook ads campaign. There's other things that we did too with targeting, all that, but for the most part, having great content is what's going to help make your Facebook ad campaign the most successful possible. So if you want to check out the PDF where we break down in specifics, cost per lead and what was generated and what was spent and all the metrics, you can even see a picture of what the Facebook ad actually looks like, so you can see what these videos look like. Just comment Ethan's PDF below. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put a link in the description and you can just message me directly on Facebook, but just comment Ethan's PDF and I'll send that over to you. You can check it out. I break down all of the metrics there just so you can have a quick look at that. And hey, if you're watching this video right now and you're a painter and you're trying to make Facebook ads work, but maybe it's not really working out for you, or maybe you're just like, you want to run Facebook ads, but you don't really know how and you don't know who you could trust, then reach out to us. Go on savantmarketingagency.com. You can book a free strategy call and we can at least have a discussion and just see if we can help you out. But that's it for this video, guys. If you want that PDF, again, comment Ethan's PDF. I'll send it over to you and you can check it out from there. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll talk soon. Bye.